wonderful guitar player, singer, songwriter, and the love of my life, Kathy Cadley.
Thanks, sweetheart.
She is. And we're going to do a song about marriage right now. Speaking of that, which I wrote, like I said, many years ago. It's called We Must Be Doing Something Right. 1, 2, 3. It's taken years, it's taken tears, it's taken work and our fingers to the bone. It's taken trying, Lord, it's taken crying to make this house a home. It's taken late nights, it's taken big fights for you and me to get along. It's taken talking, long, long walking to make this house a home. There's a light in the window, there's supper on the stove, there's a fire in the fireplace at night. And there's 2 laughing children with their eyes as bright as stars, so we must be doing something right. It's taken listening, it's taken whispering, taking every ounce of patience that we own. It's taken realizing that compromising can make a house a home. It's taken faith, it's taken grace, it's taken knowing we ain't in this thing alone. It's taken praying and just plain staying to make this house a home. But there's a light in the window, there's supper on the stove, there's a fire in the fireplace at night. And there's 2 laughing children with their eyes as bright as stars, so we must be doing something right. Supper on the stove, there's a fire in the fireplace at night. And there's 2 laughing children with their eyes as bright as stars, so we must be doing something right, yeah. We must be doing something right. Well, we must be doing something right.
Good song.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Dennis, you hadn't heard that one. That was a new one.
Oh, this is a
toe tapper. It's a toe tapper. Everybody tapping your toes out there.
This is my solo spot in the show, and
we're gonna head to the bar. The band goes to the bar.
This song is a song that I wrote, and the only reason why the band is not playing this with me is because they refuse to learn it. Because it's a song I can only play twice a year, and they say, look, if you're only going to play it twice a year, you can play it by yourself. We're not going to learn it. So it was a mutiny, really. And so anyway, this was a song I got involved in a songwriter project many years ago, and the whole concept of the thing was that you would write a song about the topic that the leader of the group assigned to the group. You had a week to write the song, and he would assign a topic, and he had a pretty perverse sense of humor and didn't ask you to write songs about love or friendship or the beautiful sunrises or things that most people write songs about. He had some very he wanted it to be a challenge. Of course, he didn't have to write the song himself. We had to write it. So I think Gravity was one that he came up with, and I wrote something about Isaac Newton or something. But anyway, this was a song, and he said, okay, let's do something about daylight savings time. And lo and behold, here it is, daylight savings time. So I wrote a song about daylight savings time, and my mother-in-law likes this song, so I'm going to dedicate it to her, both because she likes it and because I want my pot roast dinner every Sunday night. So... I'm going to play it on my Epiphone FT27 1939 guitar, made with a Mexican mahogany that I've written a lot of songs on. So here it is. Yesterday, a little boy, about the age of 9, asked me for an explanation of daylight savings time. I said I would be glad to, but man, when he was through, he might have just as well have asked me why the sky is blue. Now he said, well, if we gain an hour, what I'd like to know is where up on that wall clock does the extra hour go? Do you write it with a pencil? Do you buy it in a store? Does the day have 25 hours now instead of 24? My parents say that I'm supposed to be in bed by 9. Does that mean I can stay up till 10? Still be right on time? Or does it work the other way? 9 is really 8. If I turned in at 8:30, would I be a half hour late? And just exactly how do you save daylight anyway? Is there something up in outer space that catches all the rays? Can you put it in a box? Can you keep it in a jar? Do they put it in the tanks of all them new solar-powered cars? Can you see it when it happens? Is there something in the sky? Does it make a boom like when them Air Force jets go flying by? And if the purpose of the whole thing is to give us more daylight, how come they switch it over in the middle of the night? How's that? How'd you like a kid like that? Well, I scratched my head and wondered just what I would do to keep this kid from finding out I didn't have a clue. I prayed, oh Lord in heaven, send your mercy down on me to satisfy this kid's precocious curiosity. Well, I must be living right, 'cause the answer flew right in. The very words to make this whole thing meaningful to him. I said, to answer all your questions, son, just let me say, daylight saving time means you've got one more hour to play. There you go. Daylight savings time. There it is, and I'll expect my pot roast dinner next week.
I'm confused. What time is it? I'm still confused. It was nice, sweetheart. Is that kid for real?
What? No. If he was for real, I would have killed him. No, not really.
No.
But kids do have a lot of questions. And my advice is, if you don't know the answer, lie.
That was my father's MO. Say it with authority; they'll believe you. Could take years before it took years before we'd figure it out. Like, wait a minute.
Kathy's uncle, Ed Hamill, the renowned singer-songwriter Ed Hamill, actually has a song about that, where his kid asks him if he had, if when he was his age, if he took drugs and if he had premarital sex and all this stuff, and the title of the tune is "I Lied." So anyway, here's a wonderful John Hartford tune we're going to do for you now that Kathy does a beautiful job on.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. Makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words or poems, or the ink stains that are dried upon some light. keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy, painted on their columns now binds me. Or something that somebody said, because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be personal, forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and I was just gentle on my mind. Johnny?
Yeah.
Over the wheat fields, the junkyards, clotheslines and the highways come between us. Some other woman's crying to her mother, 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still might dream in silence, tears of joy might stain my face. Summer sun might burn me till the night. Not to where I cannot see you moving on the back roads, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. Mr. Cleveland. And I dip my cup of soup back from a good and crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard a rough and cold pie, dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through dark days I can pretend to hold you to my breast and cry. That you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, gentle on my mind. Yeah, you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
Hey,
Right.
old John Hartford tune there.
It's never a bad time for that song.
No, it's always a good, wonderful tune. Molly Tuttle, I think, resurrected that tune. It'd been sort of, you know, like everybody
Got a
knew the song,
fantastic
everybody
version of
sort of
with
didn't
John
do it
Mylander.
because it was too popular. But then she said, well, a great song is a great song, and it never stops being a great song. So
Yeah.
Molly Tuttle started doing it again, and now other people started doing it, and rightly so. It's a wonderful tune. I'm going to do a tune of mine that is on, again, is on the Black Dog record. I sent us out to, I don't know, who's this? Somebody really likes this song. I forget who it is. One person likes this song. Everybody else hates it, but one person likes it.
Mr. Audubon
That's right.
likes it. If you're out there,
Anyway, it's a song called The Hawk, and it's from our Black Dog record.
yeah, tell them about it.
One day I went walking just to see what I could find. I sat down to rest a while beneath the rolling pine. Looked up in the branches framed against the sky. Saw a big old red-tailed hawk, a hunger in his eye. Never moved a feather his eyes were set like stone upon a little field mouse heading for his home. And before I took another breath, that hawk shot straight and low. And he hit that field mouse running like an arrow from a bow. You can say he's just a killer, Lord, I suppose he is. But I wish I knew my business where that hawk nose is. Up in his claw and he flew back to the tree, and he split that forest quiet with his cry of victory. Then he bent down to that mouse like nature taught him to, and he set about to do what a hungry hawk will do. You can say he's just a killer, Lord, I suppose he is. But I wish I knew my business where that hawk nose is. Forest till the sun was going down, and I took the winding path headed back toward town. And as I walked along once more, I heard that cry while a hawk traced lazy circles in the purple evening sky. And I thought about that hawk and me, we both go round and round, him away up in the sky, me here on the ground. He knows exactly what it'll do when the hunger comes once more. Me, I got a hunger too, I just don't know what for. You can say he's just a killer, Lord, I suppose he is. But I wish I knew my business where that hawk nose is. Yeah, I wish I knew my business where that hawk nose is. I was taking that line, I wish I knew my business the way that hawk. It was taken from a journal by a Trappist monk by the name of Thomas Merton. I don't know how many people know who Thomas Merton was, but he was a Trappist monk who wrote a lot of books about spirituality and mysticism, and
It was very popular.
he used to keep a journal and a diary, and he was wandering around the woods one day and sort of confused about everything, and he looked up and he saw this hawk running around the sky, and he said, "Boy, that hawk sure knows his business. I wish I knew my business the way that hawk knows his," meaning he wishes he knew what his purpose was as surely as that hawk did. And I always sort of grabbed onto that, and that's where that song came from, for those of you who might be interested.
I always wanted to be a monk.
Terry wanted to be a monk? A monk or monkey?
A monk.
A monk, okay.
But I never got the chance.
You never got the chance. The chance! Oh my God! He wanted to be a monkey, but he never got the... at first I didn't get that. And I went to a Benedictine school. Very good. I'll handle the jokes for you, okay? Don't ever be funnier than I am again, okay?
You allowed this one time.
That's going to be edited out.
Yeah, the Perry joke. Where was that?
Where was that?
Take that out.
Somewhere around the 42nd minute.
Anyway, this is another tune I wrote. It's I don't know what album this is on, but I think it's on Closer
This is
I Get
on The
album.
Closer I Get.
And that's what we like to do.
It's straight ahead.
And the great bluegrass key of B seems to be the new bluegrass key. It used to be G, now it's B. Anyway, it's called I Will Not Run. 1, 2, 3.
Let freeze fury howl and let heaven's thunder roll. You crack right beneath my feet, swallow up my soul. Devil his own self comes scratching at my door. Here I stand, will not run no more. circle's closing tight. Got nowhere to run to, and I would not if I could. My stake is in the ground. It's just a simple cross of wood.
I am a child of God's own hand. Claim my right to His sweet love, and here I take my stand.
Well, the shepherd had 100 sheep, one wandered away. The shepherd left the 99 to find that little stray. Found him on the cliffside, snatched him from the rocks below. Now, shepherd, please don't leave me. You got one more sheep to go.
I am a child of God's own hand. Claim my right to His sweet love, and here I take my stand. I am a child of God's own hand. Claim my right to His sweet love, and here I take my stand. Oh yeah,
That was bluegrass. I don't know what happened there. That was bluegrass.
there's a little bluegrass. Yeah.
Look at you, Leslie.
I'm gonna do you a song that Kathy wrote. She's a great songwriter, and I keep after her to write more songs. And she,
I know.
I know she preferred
Slacker.
her. Instead, she's watching Dateline NBC. When I
That's,
said,
it's a big time consumer of mine. That Dateline NBC.
see, it's always a love triangle. It's just a love triangle. Either the husband has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend wants to get rid of the
right.
wife so she can marry the husband. So the girlfriend.
We're gonna save you some time here with the Dateline.
So either the girlfriend kills the wife, or the husband sets up the girlfriend to kill the wife.
Pretty much
Or they
it.
plan together, and they always get caught. They always get caught. So, and it's always because of their phones.
Right?
So if you're going to kill somebody, leave your phone at home so they won't know where you were.
That's right.
That's
Pro tip.
that's
Pro
right.
tip from John.
That's right. That's right. They can track you by your phone.
I think DA District Attorney Fitzpatrick is watching the show. DA Fitzpatrick.
He is a man I would not want to be mad at me. Let's just put it that way.
He always gets his man or woman. Anyhow, this song has nothing to do with that topic. So, but hope you enjoy it. It's called Sleepwalkers.
We are sleepwalkers, never knowing where we step. We are sweet talkers, making deals with every breath. If we're lucky, we might wake up before the sun begins to set. See it through a glass, though darkly. We are moving in a trance with 100 good excuses to never risk the chance. Just can't take a chance. We are sleepwalkers, never knowing where we step. We are sweet talkers, making deals with every breath. If we're lucky, we when there's nothing left to work for. There's nothing more you need to be. When the tides that kind of loosen and at last you're walking free, you find me free and we are sleepwalkers, never knowing where we step. We are sweet talkers, making deals with every breath. If we're lucky, we might wake up before the sun begins to set. Ooh, we are sleepwalkers. We are sweet talkers, making deals with every breath. If we're lucky, we might wake up before the sun begins to set.
Yeah, it's Kathy Cadley singing a song she wrote called Sleepwalkers.
Sleepwalking through it.
It's about all you people who take Ambien.
It's basically the whole past year's been sort of a sleepwalk.
We have actually a little more time than we have. We're not quite an hour. Do you want to throw
Put
in
something
another
in
one
there?
before? I
Sure.
don't know. Do we have any requests there,
Will it come
Dennis? Do
through?
we have a request? No requests?
Tell me, baby, why you been gone
We have
so
one
long?
request, but the guitar won't fit. So,
That's gonna hurt. Why you been gone so long?
well, all right, we'll do you a Mickey Newberry tune called "Tell Me, Baby, Why You Been Gone So Long." 1, 2, 3. Every time it rains, I run to the window. All I do is just wring my hands and moan. Listen to the thunder, Lord, can't you hear that lonesome wind blow? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, no Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Somebody thought they saw you rolling down in Reno with a big old man from San Antonio. They think I'm a fool to pine for you, but what do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You've been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Yeah. Nothing I want to do, so I guess I could get stoned. Let the past paint pictures in my head. Kill a fifth thunderbird, try to write a sad, sad song. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You've been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf's scratching at my door, oh Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You've been gone so long. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, oh Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, Thank you. Thank you so much. We know and there's wild applause out there. And no, we do want to thank you very much for listening. We are the Cadleys, Perry Cleveland, John Danks, Kathy Cadley, and yours truly. And we really, really appreciate you tuning in today. And we're really looking forward. I think I hate to say it, I don't want to jinx anything, but we seem to be rounding the corner a little bit on this thing. And maybe this summer we'll be out. I think we'll be able to do a lot of outdoor stuff this summer. And certainly hope to see you all there. And any other place that we are. And watch our YouTube channel and our video and our Facebook page and all that stuff. And we do have a tip jar, like I said, if you care to contribute to the cause. Thank you so much for listening.
We hope you're not lonesome out there, but just in case, we're going to take you out with what we understand as a lonesome feeling.
1, 2, 3. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I had a girl in Cincinnati. Her love was true, she told me so. I gave her rings and all my money. Where she ran off to, I'll never know. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. There's a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. My mom, Bobby, Mama's gone now and so is Daddy. Kentucky's a long way from here. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. There's a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Hey, thank you so much. We are the Cadleys, and we'll catch you next month, hopefully, or with another
well, everybody.
live stream. Stay well. Get vaccinated.